Hi everyone. This is Key to Key Academy. Um, I'm gonna disclose my name yet, not anytime soon, because as you've seen from the previous video, I am trying to. I still got a little bit of flu, so don't mind my voice. I'm trying to document my journey in forex trading and also developing myself um as a person and as a forex trader. So let's get to it. So from the previous video, we saw that we um we were looking at cells on we were looking for cells on your steady. If we go to the 4 hour time frame, you see that, let me remove this. We were waiting for price to retest this level, yeah, for us to consider looking for cells. Um, you forgive me for my voice, still got a little bit flu, but gotta keep on posting, keep on working. So we were looking for cells around this area. So we're hoping that price would retrace to this level. Then we'll go down to 15 minutes time frame to try and locate our cells within this area. Something like this would have been perfect for us to consider looking for ourselves, because one, price would have retraced to a level we're expecting lower high to be formed, because the low high, low low, low high, low low, we're waiting for the possible low high, um, a, a retest to this order block, a fill into this imbalance, or probably a run to this fair value gap as key levels, and then this would have been an entry signal, break of structure, retest to an order block, fair value gap, for us to consider looking for a sell to the downside. What does an entry signal do? What it does is that it decreases your stop loss. So if you were to find to locate like a break and a retest, which means your stop loss was going to be on um, um, that internal lower high that price would have created prior breaking the structure. So which means you're going to have much more um, reward, you know, from the risk that you want to put in. So probably if this would have played out, this would have been the target. So if this would have played out, it would have been a 1:5 risk to reward ratio, but price didn't do that. Instead, it just retraced from this imbalance. It didn't do a deeper retracement. It just retraced within 38% Fibonacci, which is fine, but that's not what I'm looking for. What I look for is a deeper retracement, um, retracements that go into the premium price, which is above 50, which is around 60 something percent, close to 70. Those are the retracements that I look for when it comes to trading. So price did shoot to the downside, taking this liquidity, but not in the sense of how would have wanted to look for entries. Like the same thing that I said in the video, you can you can see the direction, but if you can't locate the entries, you're not gonna make money. So That's the most important thing. Direction, yes, you can see it, but entries are far more important because they align with your risk to reward and also in a way of managing your risk, you know. Then what do I see now since this has played out? Um, what I see now, I see a retest into this key level. As you can see, this is our lower, it becomes our lower high. This becomes our lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low. Expecting a what? Yeah, we're expecting a lower high for price to come and hopefully take this liquidity that is resting below here, you know. So within this um, possible lower high, which is inside this order block, right? This is the order block that I'm locating. This order block. Inside this order block, we need to see some break of structure to the downside for price to tell us that it is ready to go to the downside within this order block, right? That would be very, very um, good for us to consider looking for a trade. Mind you, this is a daily time frame, so we have to go to 4 hour, 2 hour, and look for our trades. What do I see also? I see um, a fair value gap combined with a volume imbalance where price can possibly run into, which will be good for us to look for entries because it will be a deeper retracement. If you put Fibonacci, which means it will have retraced to 78%, which is perfect for entries. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to give me something like break of structure to the downside, something like this will be perfect for me to look for a trade within this internal range, um, working intermediate range area. So it will be perfect for me to look for sales inside that order block that I've mentioned. So this is what I see on VS30. It's gonna take time to play out, but um, hopefully if it plays out, we'll be able to capitalize from it. Then this is Bitcoin. Not really interested in it. As much as last time I said I still see some possible sells. Now that has changed because we we are witnessing a break of structure, breaking these candlesticks. What we can wait for is a retest into this order block so that we can buy and go to the upside. Then GBP CAD also same thing. Remember we were waiting for a retest or a retracement into this order block for us to buy. Price didn't do that. Instead, it seems like it respected this inverse volume imbalance that is there and pushed up, which is fine. But yeah, I'm no longer interested in this, even though this can push like this, even this can from here, price can push to the upside. I'm really, really not interested in it, honestly speaking. Then we come to USD CAD. For USD CAD, still gonna take time to play out because it's a monthly um, bias. So we probably have to wait for next month's candlestick to open inside this key area for us to consider looking for buys to the upside. Then when it comes to USD ZAR, you remember when price was still on this candlestick and I said we 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 want to see at least some deeper retracements, maybe at least to this level of this imbalance. that would be perfect. Or we can use a Fibonacci to see the level of retracement that can be possible, or at least around 78% Fibonacci retracement. That would be perfect for us to look for buys. Even now, price can break structure to the upside because this is around 60, 62 or the 60% Fibonacci level, which is a great level for buys. So that's what I'm waiting for. Um, that's what I'm waiting for. And also, what do I see on a daily? I see this daily really that price might respect and push to the upside. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of waiting for. I'm waiting for break of structure retest, then we can capitalize to the upside, you know, on USD. Then we come to GBP NZD. Still looking for bullishness in price, but price isn't giving me that. So we'll see what happens because now it seems like price is taking that liquidity, even though this candlestick week did take this liquidity, but it still has momentum to the upside, which is fine. What we can wait for also here is that price can take this liquidity, enter this range, and give us this for us to consider looking for buys to the outside, to the upside. Sorry. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to for these pairs. Um, and yeah, it's it's Wednesday. Um, no possible trades have been found. It's just us still trying to look for trades to take. Remember what I said in the first video is that we're trying to push a $50 account to a $600 um, account. So hopefully that is going to be done, and then from there we'll take it to step number 2. So what I can say is that if it's probably something that you've heard from someone, just have a stagnant strong trading plan that you wish to follow that aligns with your personality, you know. I feel like that's the best thing that you can do, so this thing can work out for you, you know. So yeah, I'm just, as I said, I'm just trying to document my journey. Even though I have flu, I'm just gonna keep on posting and 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 working because I can't let flu stop me from working, you know. So yeah, that's my take on this, and we'll see you on next video. Thank you.